Only three more, three more including this one. Three more. Just three. I hope. Oh man,
I mean,
like,
there's probably some OVAs or some Blu-ray extras or something we could watch, but we're not going to do that.
yeah, generally, I think B Train as a studio isn't really a big fan of OVA extra, whatever, whatever. Like, for better or for worse, they are really stupidly serious about what they do. Oh man, like, what even kind of show are we going to need to watch after this to wash this one down? Like, it's just kind of like such a self-contradicting mess. It's like I can't quite figure out what I'm going to need after this. Like something very short and weird, something that actually has depth, something that has no depth whatsoever and is just explosions on a screen for hours and hours.
I mean, I know what you need to watch after this. You need to finally finish or get going on Samurai Flamenco.
Samurai Flamenco and JoJo and Fist of the North Star.
Any of those are good choices.
Or just rewatch Symphogear for the ninth time, which I actually am doing. Which
Also,
is
a rock
probably
solid choice. I've been thinking about going back to that and just watching it again. I've now watched it more than once.
it's worth the second watch, just from what I've been going through. But oh no, not again. No, we're doing the thing.
Just talking about series we'd rather be watching than this.
Rolls up window and drives away.
She's not back from shopping. She's still shopping. She's outside still.
You literally have no life, do you?
Pretty much, that's what she's saying. I actually have no idea what she could do at any moment in time.
And again, what is this lady's point in the grand scheme? What has she really contributed?
She had a book. She did the ritual thing that killed Ghost Dawn.
But it's like one of those things that she keeps coming up, but she really hasn't done anything, and kind of at this point, the story isn't a consequence.
She probably knows the Song of Destruction. I don't know. Yes,
Because
you will save the day, maid.
I was gonna say, like, because if I die, you totally stand a chance out there.
Maybe you'll be like whenever you open the jar after other people have been trying for a while and they loosened it up. She'll do enough damage that she could finish the job.
That you can just literally go up to a tank and kick it, and the whole entire army will explode. Like, if their own giggly incompetence doesn't do that first. Oh, Gon-kun.
Yeah, at least she had the decency to change into an evening gown for this one.
What's sad is that I can't even tell whether or not you're being sarcastic at this point.
Oh no, I'm being serious. Like, it's been too long since we've had a big dumb gunfight where she's wearing a dress for no reason.
It has. When she, like, takes on a tank with a handgun and It totally works.
Man, maybe we all shouldn't have been asleep at the same time so this lady could go around rigging the entire battlefield with explosives. Maybe at least one of us should. Wait a minute, what? What?
Well, I guess her distraction worked. Wait, that thing just literally shot through her head.
No, no, so like it just managed to. He was moving too fast, and then like there was one on the left, one on the right, but like the fact that these chuckle fucks let her do this in the middle of the night just shows that these idiots could not have possibly sustained oh, that looked real bad.
Yeah.
A 12-year civil war.
You I mean, maybe it's just that, like I said, this has been going on for over a decade, so maybe they're just running out of manpower and just need to pull any old moron off the street.
At least she's come to the correct conclusion and has just decided that I can't die. I obviously am invincible. So come at me, helicopters.
Let's at least make this fun. I don't know why it so wrecks the mood that somebody actually can just, like, talk to this guy in his stupid multi-screen. It's just a dude, like...
Yeah, like, who is this guy? Well, that's your fault for having any pride in these idiots.
God, I'm subtle.
He also had to stand up and turn around and pull the gun out. Like, that guy had plenty of time to react.
Also, he had, like, a semi-auto just right there.
Like, we're not going to see how she dealt with the helicopters. We're just going to assume that she won. Okay.
Sniper lady. Hi. I like your dress.
Everything I do for justice.
Why am I even here? Huh. All of our fond memories of cleaning her ears, telling her not to forget her shit, staring at her when she's sleeping in the bath.
That's that last one's kind of weird.
Yeah. Like, it's like Margaret has the most naggy stalker under her employment.
Isn't that kind of what you want in a maid, though?
I bet they can't see me.
She blends in quite naturally to the environment.
Mm. Is this just how they're saying hi now? Is just
Yeah, pretty much.
is this just bonding?
It's like they saw the end of Metal Gear Solid 3, but like, we want to make that lamer. She was secretly competent all along.
I guess.
I mean, we did get to see that part where she broke that guy's arm
Mm.
all that time ago. That guy that didn't matter.
Yeah. Back when we thought that, the whole old gods and evil books were going to be, like, sort of relevant to this whole story. We almost hit one!
That's the
Don't
closest
let
I've
him
ever
know
gotten, guys. This looks super stupid.
I know. It's so great. Seriously, though.
Phrasing.
Phrasing. Was that another proposition? Should I accept?
I mean, she is pretty.
Man, relationships are really weird in this show.
Yep. We just spent like the last 10 minutes ineffectually shooting at each other at point blank range. What a confession. Also, she's fine. She just got shot off a cliff. It's okay.
I guess it got her in the ribbon, though. Either that or she had to, like, go to the great field of flowers to die. My God, the closest we've gotten to a meaningful scene in
Yeah.
several episodes.
And it's all about someone, the crushing sadness of not being able to anchor yourself to someone else's life forever.
Mm. But then I realized you're just dumb. I should just live with that. Just
At
own it.
first, I wanted you to get your memories back, but now that I realize that it involves me getting shot and people dying, I realize that's probably not worth it.
Let alone the, Cthulhu thing. I want to do meaningful things like wear opera dresses, pick flowers, and sit on a disco ball. And have a really creepy relationship with a Phantom of the Opera dude and
Who's my
his terrible.
dad? Lover? What? She just raised her arm just a little bit.
You're going to shoot someone. Hey, cut that out. Been a little while since we've seen someone driven insane, too.
Yeah, that's true. So I guess the real crushing of her spirit is making her remember that like one person said some mean things about her once.
And Margaret's just kind of okay with this.
Well, guns aren't very threatening in this universe.
That's fair. That's so
So
cute.
it's like a 70-30 split on whether she lives or dies getting shot. I'd play those odds.
Come on, chicken, shoot me.
I guess she's better now.
Huh. Guess that was a little weak.
Since the meanest thing she had to confront in her soul was, Maze, that's weird.
And also, like, God, get a hobby. Not gay.
That basically ended. Her last words were basically no homo.
But don't swing that way, girlfriend.
At least not for her.
Can I be your maid forever? Oh, dreaded old one. Splitter of the universes.
I shine Ulioth's shoes for a living.
I'd consider that a legit profession. Like, it may not be benefits, but you can put it on your resume.
So at this rate, it's looking like I might get my wish and that the sniper lady is the only one that lives.
Yeah, it's just like for a relatively kind of tame thing, we're suddenly getting a very high body count toward the very end.
Well, I mean, other named characters have died. There was the PI and that dumb kid and the true hero of us all, the Biblio
Mm,
detective. But
I guess that's true, but they were still kind of more extra-y.
yeah, they weren't like main characters.
Like, you think that this would be kind of the show that would have, like, one significant character death and have that be the punch, but, like, no, they're starting to steamroll. To be fair, that wasn't a bad episode, all things considered.
No, well, I mean that gunfight with Madlax and the sniper was super stupid.
But at least there was more stuff happening. There was, like, more than one, and we had the big, stupid cocktail dress.
Yeah.
So, we're back to from frustrating to competent-ish. Ish. So I guess pretty much everyone except the two mains are dead now, and the sniper lady. So really, kind of all that's left is just the big final fight, right?
I would assume that in like the wrap up episode where all the loose ends are neatly tied up in some kind of big dumb bow.
Like, what would that even be? And then Margaret went home
Pretty much.
and hired a new maid.
Madlax finally got her pasta.
The sniper lady went on to bigger and better shows. And I guess the decades-long civil war just stopped.
Once people realized that they weren't getting anywhere.
That they kind of long since forgotten why they even started it. I mean, the plot certainly has long since forgotten why it started.
Well, I guess they're implying that the Civil War started because Monday, Friday turned into a giant and struck planes with lightning.
So maybe they're trying to forget why the war started.
Maybe that's why they
Rightfully
fight.
so.
They keep fighting to lose that answer.